So, what's up, guys? Today I thought that I would bring you a short, kind of sweet, simple video of items that I've purchased from Amazon that I'm not so happy with, as well as items that I've purchased from Amazon that I am happy with. Um, and I decided to do this because I know that some people have gotten items from Amazon, or there's items that they've thought about getting from Amazon and just kind of want to see other people's experiences. If you're like me, you read the reviews and you kind of go off that and even try to watch some of the review videos if there are any. If there are not any, you go with it for either the so-called products that are in it or the price. And so, like I said, I thought that bringing you a video of my experience of some of these items, if there's some things that you may be looking for, was going to be something I should do. So, without further ado, we'll jump into the first product. Guys, how are you doing? I thought that I would show you some products that I purchased from Amazon for my household. And one thing that I purchased was a collar for my red-nosed pig. And it's a prong collar, and it comes packaged like this. And I didn't measure my dog's neck because I know she is like in a medium right now. And so I got a medium, which says that it can go all the way up to a large. However, these are super difficult to get off, and they're saying that you can do it with your hands, but I'm not seeing how. And I'm not gonna hurt myself trying to do it. Just to get the prongs out. And then it said, or you can use pliers, and they only give you one extra to lengthen the collar. So and it's super small, and so for that I would not recommend this product. And it's as costly as the large ones. But these are the little prong that they give you, the extra to extend the collar. And it's super small, and I actually tested it out, even though I couldn't like latch it around my dog's neck. I actually decided to test it out, and when I like pulled it a little tight, it didn't really faze her as they said it would. And it's supposed to be able to like if your dog is pulling away or jerking, it stops your dog from being able to do that. It kind of gives them it's supposed to give that feel of like if their mother kind of bites down, not hard but firm enough to let them know to stop on their neck. But yeah, this particular item did not do that. So yeah, like I said, for that reason, I would not recommend this item. Now, item 2 that I would not recommend is going to be the Logitech, Lago iJoy Bluetooth headphones. And these I have used now. I've been using these for about a good week, maybe week and 3 days or something, just to I wanted to give it true test on different software, just listening to music or listening to a playback that I've recorded, and yeah, they suck. I mean, there's no other way to say it. These particular headphones, they give back a very loud loud echo. They are very blotchy, meaning like when you're listening to stuff, you will get bits and pieces and you hear like a sound while you're listening throughout the time that you're listening. They are Bluetooth, as well as they do come with an aux cord to hook to devices. And I actually I listened to them on Bluetooth, as well as connecting it via the aux cord. Bluetooth is actually better than connecting it via aux cord. It just gets even worse when listening through the aux cord. However, I would not recommend these products. Another reason I also would not recommend this particular product is because it also does not give you a lot of listening time. Like, they go dead very quickly. And I think, like, I charged them, and I think I probably got maybe 30 minutes. I'm not even sure if it was a full 30 minutes. It might have been like 20 minutes, but you don't get a lot of listening time out of these headphones. In addition to, like I said, the noise is very aggravating. When it comes to sound quality, like I said, sucks. As far as like trying to hear whatever you're listening to, it's very, very low. When I had them on Bluetooth, it's a little louder. However, it's not like super loud. And when I plug them to the computer on the aux, even though I have the computer completely up, or if I'm listening to Apple Music, or if I was listening to YouTube, it was super, super low. Even when I recorded some stuff and I was listening to that, it was super, super low, and it was very, very difficult to try to make out what I was saying. Yet I did, like I said, I tried to use it over multiple platforms, over a nice amount of days, but it did not do what it said it was gonna do. The next item is going to be a 16 terabyte external hard drive that I purchased again from Amazon. This particular item I purchased it because it was small. So the next item I have up for you is going to be an external hard drive. I hope you can see that really well. And this one is supposed to be 16 terabytes. And it's actually a portable hard drive is what I purchased. And it does not work. And I got this off of Amazon. And I thought it was too good to be true, but I was like, hey, it's portable. I want to try it. And it actually stated, I think when we tried to pull it up, it was 10, but then it didn't even work. So no files could be moved to it or accepted on it. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I would not recommend this device. The whole point of getting the device was to be able to house my videos that I make here on YouTube onto this particular device, as well as I wanted to make sure to be able to house my podcast, as well as house my YouTube podcast videos outside of my audio podcast on this drive, as well as any pictures that I've taken for my YouTube channels, or for to have as backdrops again for my YouTube channels. But the device, again, it would not connect to the to any computer, whether it be my Apple here, or it be my Acer laptop that I also have. It would not connect to, again, no device. I also have a Surface, but once it wouldn't connect to either one of those, I didn't even go further to try to connect it to the Surface. So again, for these reasons, I would not recommend these devices. Now, moving on to items that I purchased from Amazon that I would recommend would be one, there is a website for swim shoes, and me and my children, we love having something on our feet when we're walking through the sand at the beach, or even when we're just taking a swim. And so I got these for my daughter, and I would definitely say that in getting these swim shoes, to make sure that you look at your size, because they're pretty much true to size, except for they're not true to size. No, let me go back. They are true to size. However, if you have like a wide foot, I would suggest you go up to the next size. Like this is a 7/8, which is a US 40-41, which is my size, and they fit perfectly. And I have a long, narrow foot. However, my daughter, who has a wide foot, had to go up a size. So she had to actually go up, I think it's like the 9.5, 10.5, something like that. Or yeah. So that's the only recommendation I would say. But we are loving these shoes, just getting stuff ready and getting prepared for our vacations. The next item is going to be, I actually purchased these bras, and these are the bras, and I really like these, and I got them because I wanted them to go up under, and I'm gonna take one out, but I got them to go mainly for when we're exercising, and when we're walking. I like the texture, and they're stretchable, and they actually hold you very well. And so I like this little design, and these items are not too costly. I will try to make sure to have everything down in the description. However, these bras actually, they do what they say they're gonna do. And I also purchased these bras because I was thinking to have something under our wetsuit. You know, just because we don't want to be bouncing all around while we're, you know, on the beach or just hanging by the pool. And of course, we're not going to want to keep the swimsuit on the entire time, so we can like pull it down and hang it over our you know, like tied around our waist. And so having this bra is going to be perfect. The next item that I purchased that I do love are gonna be these colorful ice makers, and they're ice trays, and they're sold as a set of 3. And I like them because they come with lids, and I didn't actually get them to make ice in them because my refrigerator makes ice. However, if that's something, you know, your refrigerator doesn't make ice, you can definitely, you know, use them as they're stated, you know, what they're supposed to be for, which is ice. And so these bad boys, I love that they have that silicone texture at the bottom, so you don't really have to worry about spills. And I love that it comes with the little top and the lid. And as you can see, we have the green, It comes in blue. This is the blue, and it might look a little dark on camera, but it's more kind of like a soft blue, not a baby blue, but more like a soft blue. I can see that on camera it's making it look like it's darker than what it is, but yeah, I don't know how to give you a better visual, but yeah, it's more of a soft blue. And then last we have the orange, and yeah, like I said, it comes with all three, and it's something that is easy to use. Now, like I said, I didn't purchase this for ice. I actually purchased it to make products that I sell, but it's very easy to clean, and that was another thing that I was intrigued with, because again, like I said, it's silicone in the inside, and so yeah, and I work with oils and all that good stuff, so yeah, this was a definite must. So that is the third item that I recommend. The next item is, because I have a pit bull, and she's about 21, 22 weeks, and so I didn't want to use I'm just trying to get it open for you guys. I didn't want to use additives in her water, and I didn't want to use those greenies where she can just chew on those, and those will clean her teeth. And I didn't want to use those items only because when I was doing my own little research with greenies and stuff, you know, it depends on what side she's chewing on. So if she doesn't chew and move the stuff around in her mouth, then or chew on those in those affected areas, then guess what? Her teeth is not gonna get clean. So I decided to get her toothpaste, as well as a toothbrush, and as you can see, it's gonna get both sides. So it's a 3-prong, so it has a toothbrush here, so you have one here and you have 2 on either side, and so that way when you're brushing, it's gonna get all the teeth. And then also for the very hard to reach places in the back, there's a finger toothbrush, and that way you can get all the way in the back of the teeth, in those very hard to reach places, such as, you know, let's say this is the top of the mouth and you need to get back here in the inside of the teeth. That's what that finger brush is going to be for. Now I have tried water and lemon. Excuse me. I have wanted to try like simple natural stuff like water and lemon and water and lime. I even talked to my daughter about doing baking soda, and so I just decided to go with this. Now Arm & Hammer also makes toothpaste, because I love baking soda, anything dealing with baking soda, and they do have a toothpaste for your pet, Arm & Hammer. So I would definitely recommend that toothpaste for your pet. Now they only give you a regular looking like toothbrush, so that is why I like this particular brand. And like I said, I'll try to have everything down in the description. The next thing that I purchased that I recommend is going to be a leash for your dog. And I suffer from arthritis, and my hands spasm sometimes, and so I needed something that was gonna be sturdy. However, it was going to also be efficient. And so I got this collar, and it comes with a leash as well for my pit. And the collar, I decided to go with this particular one because of the handle. The handle has that foamy texture, so I know that I can grip it. I'm not gonna hurt myself or, you know, cause my hand to spasm, which could cause me to release the leash. And this leash is a braided leash, and it's very, very sturdy. And it also has the reflectors in it, so at night, you know, other people can see you. And then the buckle, which is very heavy duty, so you don't really have to worry about your pet breaking it. And the hinge, the clasp, yeah, everything is gonna be perfect as far as for my pet. And I will definitely insert a video on her using her toothbrush, and I'll make a video just showing her getting her brush teeth with the new item, as well as her getting walked with the new item. And so I'll probably just do like a video, just like I said, based with her. But I just wanted to show you some stuff that I got that I felt Amazon did great with. Now the next item that I use is Collagen Peptides. And I got this for after my daughter and I work out. We don't really, in my opinion, need anything for before we go, but definitely after we come back. That's when we're tired, and we try, and because of my medical situation, I do my best to push through, but I am super, super exhausted. And I try to make the best of it and continue to do stuff, but I have to mainly stay seated. And yeah, it's just, so this is something that we're utilizing as far as just to have a post workout in recovery to kind of help with that time. Now before I was using I was making just a smoothie, and I know that you can use like chocolate milk, that helps, but yeah, I wanted to have a little extra to put into my post-workout smoothie. Alright, so the next item that I would recommend is gonna be the Benoite Clay powder, and this is by Pure Body Naturals. And I wanted something to try as an alternative to add to the mask that I make for my face only, because like I said, I make natural products, and I wanted to try a the natural Benoite Clay to add to those masks to give it more oomph, in my opinion. And I like how the powder is not clumpy. It's very soft, and a little bit goes a long way. So this is the next item, and like I said, I do make natural products. You will be seeing more of those products here shortly. I do have a email if you have questions about when I'll be launching, what items will be up, first, things of that nature. You can email me at crown2soul at outlook.com, and that's going to be crown, It's going to be Crown, CROWN dash 2 dash Sole, SOLE, at outlook.com. Again, if you're looking to ask questions, want to learn more about my products, you can email me, and that is spelled CROWN dash the number 2 dash SOLE at OUTLOOK.com. So again, if you are interested, please shoot me an email and I will reach back out. Another item that I recommend, again, and this is because I make natural products, I make products for women, feminine use. And so these come with syringes, and they also come with the actual mold itself, which are suppository molds. And so yeah, and these are things that I utilize again for my business, and the molds are self-explanatory, easy to use. And so for that, I recommend, and they're already perforated, which I love. It's nothing that you have to worry about cutting for when you're, making these products to sell. And so people can buy, whatever quantity that you offer, and it's smooth sailing. So that's if you keep them in the pack. I know some people probably don't and repackage them their way. You gotta do what works for you. So like I said, these are the products that I would definitely recommend from Amazon, and I hope that those products work out for you. And so the items I want to present, here is the first of the last 3, and that is going to be a wetsuit for a child. And I did also get this off of Amazon, and if you can see it, I like it, not just by because it is a wetsuit, but also if you look at the little colorful fish and things it has on it, and it is shorts. So I decided to go with that for my daughter, and it's very sturdy in my opinion, and very stretchy, and she loves it, so I love it. And I decided to go with this as an alternative to a swimsuit, just because I wanted her to be protected from the sun, as well as I didn't want her wearing a normal swimsuit, because every year I have to buy her a new swimsuit. She tends to grow out of it because she's skinny and she's getting taller and taller. So like I said, I decided to go with an alternative, which is a wetsuit. She can still get in the pool with it, she can get in the ocean with it, and it actually, from my experience, it keeps you warmer, and I don't know if it really dries faster, because I didn't really pay too much attention to that, but it does keep you warm, like if you're going to be out on the ocean or on the beach at night. So the second to last item is going to be, you guessed it, an adult wetsuit. And I got this for myself, and I also got it for my daughter and my son. And this particular company does have suits for men and for women. So I'm just opening it off camera a little bit. I got this particular suit for myself. I got pink, and then I got baby blue, and for my daughter I got a size, I got the color navy blue. And like I said, I got this as an alternative to a traditional bathing suit, just because with my weight change and fluctuation, I didn't want to have to repurchase more bathing suits. And whenever I get bathing suits, I tend to get like 2, sometimes 3. But I feel like this is going to hold up very well, and it's going to allow me to pretty much be able to like fill it out where I still have room, but not too much room. And then if I lose a little bit more, it's not gonna be super tight, or I'm not gonna feel like I'm spilling out anywhere. So I feel like that's gonna be a great alternative. And also the fabric is stretchy, and it feels really good on the skin. And so I like that, for the women, it has these like built-in bra, I guess you can say, pads. I don't know if you can see it very well. Yeah, I did like that. And so I thought that was really nice and neat, because you don't need all your stuff kind of poking through, shall I say. And that's another reason this particular product is not see-through. I actually put on some white like shorts and panties and stuff up underneath, and it's not see-through, so I love that. And so moving on to our last item. And our last item is these beautiful bras. And again, they're sports bras, kind of like the last ones I showed you. The difference is just pretty much the color. And I got these, again, just to wear when we're exercising, and to wear, I'm just going to take one out, just to wear up under our swimsuits. And so I wanted to make sure that I showed you these. And they do have a different design in the back. They have, the 2 straps versus the one like I showed you before. But they're sturdy, they stretch, and they're very comfortable. They feel really good on the skin, and they're breathable. So yeah, that was why I wanted to make sure to show you these as well. And so those are all the items I have to show you. And like I said, I hope they work out for you, as they are working out for myself and my family. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for watching.